This episode is intended only for adults and contains content that may be alarming to some listeners. Please check the show notes for a more detailed description. Please take care of yourself and don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it. Previously on Southbridge.
You hit these buttons, it sends a shock from the SIG through her nervous system.
Greg, it's Torrey.
She was one of us, and we just watched her scream.
Come on, how many updates have we done? Why would anything be different this time?
Glasses? That is why we're stopped at the side of the road?
There's another here.
Stay right there. What's your name?
Ty, where is the fob?
Shh, don't say that. This is not the last hungry kid we're gonna find along the way. We'll find more food. And you can't expect them to be as merciful as I have been.
Can't break me any more than I already am.
They're getting smarter and they're getting closer, but we cannot let them win. This Total Transparency Act is a violation of our rights. We need to be extremely careful in our communications, now more than ever. I may not have a direct line with the operation anymore, but I promise I will do everything in my power to keep every one of you safe. Starting with these.
Okay.
Torrey has developed a series of apps including an encrypted messaging software and has loaded them onto these gateway blockers, disguised as your run-of-the-mill smartwatch.
Okay.
The messaging app will activate after tapping twice and reciting the password HiFog. This will allow us to send messages utilizing the SIG's cloud connection, but to anyone monitoring our communication lines, the message will look like an event notification.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Read.
Thanks, Greg.
Right now, they're space gray.
Colin.
That means your SIGs are undetectable to anyone with a surveyor or other monitoring devices.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's important that everyone keeps these with you at all times. This will be our main line of defense.
No! Shit!
Hey!
Go! Get down! Get down on the ground!
That's one.
Two! I got two!
What do we do? Greg, there's no other exit.
Three. Number three's down.
I said on the ground! There's two more!
Our surveyor clocked 7. 2 left. Come on, winner gets that promotion.
I'm sorry, Torrey. I'll get you back out of this, I promise.
What?
I've got one over here.
Reynolds? Hey, guns down.
Come on, what are you doing? Just let go of me.
What in the hell are you doing in this rebel warehouse?
I was following a lead I found in the storage devices and evidence. It led me here.
Sounds like pretty good luck.
Hey. Look who's joining us. How you feeling, Ty?
Like $1 million.
Useless.
Huh?
Bucks are nothing but burning paper in here.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm feeling better, thank you. Thank you all. Saved my life.
You want these back, I'm sure.
Oh, my glasses. Yeah, thank you.
No retinal modification? I had to do it for the army, but I would have done it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just don't believe it.
I think the more relevant question is why were you lying in the middle of the road?
It's hard to explain.
I get it. I've been there a couple times.
Huh?
You were hoping we'd come, right? Wishing we'd just end it for you so you didn't have to do it yourself.
What? No.
So?
Okay, so a while back, I was camping out here with this chick, Simone. Well, we found each other hunting. Trying to hunt. I've never seen wood so lifeless before. I came across a trap that she'd made, strung me up by my feet and everything. Almost killed me before she realized I was human. So, yeah, Simone would always talk about this glowing she saw in the sky. She was just so sure something was up there. Sack full of ferrets love them crazy.
Aliens. Really?
I know, that's what I said too, but I liked the company, so I stuck with her. She knew I didn't believe her, and well, one morning I woke up and she was just gone. Left a note saying she had figured it all out and she was headed for the clouds.
Figured out what?
What was up there glowing, I guess.
She didn't say anything else about it?
And down the rabbit hole we go.
I mean, there's got to be someone else. Or something else, right? We can't be the only ones that survived.
What's the point? I mean, this wild goose chase is gonna drive us all mad eventually. I mean, look at this one.
Drive you mad either way you play it. We're all mad in someone's eyes.
Hey, do you guys see that?
No way.
That's a new one. Well, isn't this bright and shiny from the cookie cutter?
This whole little block looks untouched. Crazy.
I'm going this way. Gorp's out.
Whoa, hold on. We can't just all run off in separate directions.
I can stay here and watch the truck.
Great, Ty and I will check this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
You boys be good now.
You're right by yourself?
You're really gonna play that macho man protector shit with me?
I didn't mean...
And I got your little gun to keep me company.
Hey, take care of her. She's seen a lot.
I need my Gorp. Let's go.
Are you gonna be okay?
Like 2 peas in one Gorp-filled pod.
The light is dimming. We gotta get driving again before the dark, or we won't make the timeline.
All right. I'm coming.
So you've seen a lot, little gun. Want to shed some light on how to handle Greg's kind of crazy? God. It feels good to be alone.
Hey, slow down. How do you know where you're going?
They make them all the same. Just copy, paste, copy, paste. See?
Jeez, that shop looks brand new.
Doesn't make sense until you've got all the pieces. Wide open and fully stocked. You grab things for the troops. I've got my own list.
I don't know, man. We don't know what here's gonna make us sick.
So you're gonna starve yourself? Your friends out there?
What does it matter, Rex?
What does it matter? It matters everything. Everything matters.
I'm over it, man. I've been holding out hope. Hope for a rescue, a sign, a signal that things are gonna be okay, that there's something to live for, and I don't know anymore.
Don't you start talking like that, Chief.
Why? Why should I care? Why should I keep feeding myself? Keep playing this game, man? Can't you see? It's all over. The world, it's gone. It's done. We've lost. We as humankind are finished. All right? We might as well give in and help speed up the inevitable.
It is not done. It's not gone. You can't tell me there's no one out there you care about. Well, who do you keep talking to on that recorder,
How do you...
I've seen it. I'm not reporting you to the authorities. Who are you talking to on it?
Well, my wife, but I mean...
See? She's somewhere to live for.
Even if she is still alive out there, all right? She doesn't want me.
Well, I want you. Why do you think I made you my cargo? You and your people. People need people. Real ones. Not programmed. And eat something, lunatic. Need your head on straight. We all know mine's not.
I don't know. I feel like we'd have better luck if we had just taken that turn back there. This just seems like a dead end.
I think we're on to something. Let's keep walking this way a bit. I've got a good feeling.
Okay. So, you know about the fog?
I went to Thailand for work once. We were in Ayutthaya. It's this town full of ancient ruins, and we were taken to this elephant park. You go for a ride in this little box that's strapped to the elephant's back, and you see all these old temples, and you go back to the park for a traditional Thai lunch.
Okay.
So we get back to the park, and we're eating our food while they put the elephants away. And I look over at this giant beast that has just carried us 10 miles through the city and nearly knocked over a tree just by trying to scratch its side. And this thing is chained up to a 3-foot-tall metal post.
I'm sure could have just pulled it out, right?
Like a toothpick. And I asked about it, and they told me that when these elephants were babies, they tried to pull on the post, and the chain would cut into their leg. Over and over. They didn't have the strength yet to snap it. And it hurt so much that eventually they just stopped trying to pull away altogether.
Yeah, I'm not following.
Ty, you've been so scared of this thing that was once a threat that you're too blind to see it doesn't matter anymore. Do you see anyone here checking for unregistered documents, for storage devices?
Well, no, but...
That life is over, Ty. Leave it in the past.
I just, It's more than what we stood for. It was a community. A support system.
Yeah, you could say the same thing about prison.
How is this possible?
Gotta eat.
Yeah, but how has this place not been picked over? I mean, surely people would have come for supplies when things got bad.
No one could have come here yet.
What makes you so sure about everything?
I got it all figured out, Chief. Just a matter of time for you. Just keep driving until then.
You really think there's something out there, huh?
Of course. We'll get there. All in due time. Come on, I've almost got all my ingredients. I just need to find the mung beans.
Mung beans, that's the smell. Jesus.
I don't know. I just can't accept the fact that Overcast isn't somehow related to how everything fell apart.
Maybe it is and maybe it isn't, but it's not going to help anyone to fixate on it like this. You've got to drop it.
Have you talked to the rest? Are they resistance too?
Two? No. I am not part of that mess.
Then how do you...
Wait, this way. This way. We can get a view of the whole valley from this overlook. Come on.
I think it's time for a little rest and relaxation. Ah! What the? An EMP? Why would... Who...
I had all the mung beans and then shake it up nice and good.
Hey! Find anything good?
Oh yeah, got a fresh batch.
Smells like it.
This little market down the road, it's so strange. It was fully stocked. We grabbed what we could carry, but we'll have to circle back in the truck on our way out. Ty? Brandie?
Haven't come back yet. Maybe they had good luck too?
Good luck only leads to bad.
All right, show me what you got. Not bad. Hey, R.E.X, how about you open up the coffin so we can store this stuff in there? Might as well use the space for something.
No can do. That box is not to be opened until we are there.
Until we're where?
You'll know when we get there.
This place better be fucking special. And have unlimited ice cream.
Oh, what I wouldn't do for a pint of Rocky Road right now.
Oh, come on. Mint chocolate chip is where it is at. Truly the best combination. R.E.X agrees with me, right?
It's not right.
Oh, come on. That crispy mint taste with rich chocolate chunks.
No, they should be back by now. There's not enough that way to keep them busy.
What do you mean? You've been here before?
Don't get him started.
Something's happened. We need to go.
R.E.X, come on. Let's at least take the truck.
Waste of gas. And they'd hear us. You two, come on.
I think he might actually know a lot more than we think he does.
Greg, I need to tell you something. I found
Not
him.
now. Come on. He's fast.
But Greg...
Just lock the doors.
Jesus, Moses, and Muhammad.
Oh, she can't be alone with people. Come on, you knew this, you fool. He was the guide. She must know.
The guide? What do you mean?
The guide. To it all. To the end of this.
R.E.X, just say what you're trying to say.
Where does the fog roll?
high! Jesus, that is a long way down.
Do you think there's a chance
No
that...
way.
I mean, they could have tripped.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, they'll never forgive us. Oh, she made this happen. She did this. She was the puppet master.
Is that Brandie's bag?
Her bag? What was she hiding in her bag? Jesus.
What? What is it?
It's a SIG remote. Other officers would use them against perps we brought in to get them to talk. When you press it...
Ah! Put it down! Put it down! We can't...
Rex, no! Don't!
Put it down! Put it down!
I thought we agreed this was a no-tech weekend.
You're right. Take it off. Let me just... Oh,
What?
we just... It's nothing. Sorry, I have one more notice coming in later tonight, and then that's it. Technology is done for the rest of the weekend. How are you? How's work?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, at least you're consistent.
I don't like being attached to my work 24/7.
My work is technology, Greg. I have to be plugged in or I fall behind.
What, should we turn the car around then? Am I too distracting for you?
Why am I the one getting attacked for working too much? You're the one that hasn't been home for more than 5 hours a night for the last month, so...
You agreed to this trip.
Yeah, and you won't tell me how you are. I feel like I know more about the, cast of glass doors than I do about you.
God, you and that show,
What else am I supposed to do when I come home from work and you're nowhere to be seen?
I'm working a case that I can't talk about.
I'm not asking for details about your case.
There's just some things that I can't say. Not like this.
We used to talk about everything.
You wouldn't understand.
Well, you could try explaining it. Ever think of that? I wouldn't understand. Yeah, of course I wouldn't. You never talk to me anymore. What's up, Greg? Are we okay?
Greg, are you okay?
Yeah. What I was trying to say is that the remote affects our SIGs. Which button got hit?
2.2?
When did you start having seizures?
After I got my SIG, for sure.
Idiot.
Rex, what do you know about Brandie that you're not telling us?
It rolls high.
Fog rolls high. High fog.
So, you guys...
Is everyone...
Resistance.
What are the odds? How did all of us survive this? The cloud, did it...
We haven't survived. Come on.
So you're resistance and a cop?
Your resistance and cyber ops?
Touché.
What were you trying to tell me earlier?
Oh, I found an EMP in the back of the truck.
EMP?
Electromagnetic pulse. It fries any electronics it's attached to when activated. We used to manufacture EMP guns that would disengage SIGs at long range.
Yep. Brandie tried that one on the behemoth a ways back. Didn't want us leaving Southbridge.
I knew something was up with her.
I don't get why...
They're expecting us to move tonight. The dog's too dangerous now. We'll stay here and go on when the light comes up. If it comes up. What?
Are you going to explain what's going on?
Not tonight.
You're kidding me.
You got to give us something. You obviously know what Brandie's been up to. And your box? What's with the wooden box, Rex?
I told you the box is the key. And when we get there, I'll open it. Now, I'm getting some shut-eye before you ask me any more questions.
You're seriously going to sleep right now. How can you even...
Take shifts. Can't be too careful.
I'll take first watch then.
Wake me up in a few and we can trade off.
Sure.
Ooh, put this up there in the pocket of the door, would you? Can't be sleep eating tonight. Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Of course I needed you more than you needed me. I mean, look at this mess. Yeah, I know it's my own damn fault, but do you get now why I couldn't tell you? I couldn't get you wrapped up in this. This... God, nothing even makes sense anymore. How do I even describe this to you? Everything that happens just feels so ridiculous. It's just strange, one thing after another. Like this game. I'm so tired of feeling like a pawn in someone else's match. And by the way, where did that even come from? What is that for? Is it Becky?
You gotta be kidding me.
What the hell is it? I mean, is it an EMP like Nadine was saying? I don't fully understand what that is. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit glad that Brandie's gone. But like, I didn't want her dead.
You better not eat all those crackers without me.
Help yourself.
How you doing?
Well, I mean, I don't know, really. You know, I wish I understood.
Sometimes knowing the full truth is worse than just believing what you think you know.
No, I disagree. I mean, sure, it might be scary or difficult to hear, but at least all the cards are on the table, you know? At least we know what we're working with. How can you make any decisions wisely if you don't know the full circumstance?
Fair, I guess. I don't know. Whatever answers we get, it's going to change everything.
Change is progress, right?
Careful. You're starting to sound like Mr. Gorp over there. What you got there?
It's just a recorder.
I know what it is, dummy. What are you doing with it? I'm not gonna report you. Remember, I'm on your side.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's stupid. Doesn't really make sense.
There's a lot that doesn't make sense right now. So, in the grand scheme of things, I doubt whatever's on that tape is going to be very surprising.
Well, okay. So, I mean, it started off as just a record of what's happening. Something to keep track of the days. Now, I guess it's turned into this conversation with my wife.
Okay. Not completely crazy.
It's dumb, right? But I feel like I can even hear her respond sometimes.
Is she with us right now, Greg? Is she gonna beat me up?
Very funny. You know, you guys would get along. She's a hard ass too. She ran an advertising company, had to do business with all these corporate pricks, all trying to prove their worth by making other people feel like shit.
Badass bitch. I like it.
Good night. Southbridge Podcast was written and directed by Tiffany Murray, produced by Amy Kersten, Seth Kays, and Tiffany Murray. Editing, mixing, and sound design by Seth Kays. Original music by Katrina Zemrek. Southbridge is available wherever you find your podcasts. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the show, and leave us a review.